only 2 races into the season, and already there is tons of disagreement and debates about the racing and actions NASCAR had on the racetrack. And I want to give my 2 cents on it because it's apparently a big issue. Um, so at Las Vegas, we had a good race. I mentioned that in the other video where it was a good race and voted yes on Jeff Gluck's poll, which is I think it is at 84 yes and 16 no, so it's a good race. Um, that's basically about where I would put it. Maybe that's a little bit higher than where I would put it, but it's still in the ballpark. It's not like it's outlandish. Um, but there were some people that were voting no, and the reason they voted no was what you're seeing on the screen right now. That is Ross Chastain spinning off turn number 2 with 6 to go, ending a what would be probably a 5 lap battle between Ryan Blaney and Alex Bowman for the win at Las Vegas. Um, People were outraged by this. They were saying, "What was the reason for the yellow? There was no reason for yellow. He slid off onto the apron. What the heck, NASCAR? That didn't deserve to be yellow." And that's where I'm like, wait, 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 wait. How was this any different from this? That's right, Kentucky 2019. The race, which ended in a photo finish with the Busch brothers side by side for 2 straight laps, regarded as maybe the best finish of 2019. No one remembers that Bubba Wallace spun to set up that late race restart. All they know is that there's a yellow and there's a restart. No one cares that Bubba spun off track to bring out the yellow flag. And oh, by the way, Bubba was on the apron. He was out of harm's way, so why was there a yellow flag with 6 to go? So it's one of those things where if it benefits the viewership and the people watching the race, and if it makes it better for them, quote, better, then it was legit for them. Like last year, Kentucky, right? Bubba spins off track onto the apron, caution comes out. People were happy about that because Joey Logano was leading by about 2 seconds over Kyle Busch. Like, Joey was going to win the race. He was pulling away from Kyle every single lap. Here yesterday, it was going to be Blaney versus Bowman. Then the yellow comes out and it gives Joey the win. Um, I know, like, people have a right to be upset that the yellow came out, not necessarily because NASCAR threw it, but just because, like, oh man, that was going to be a good finish, whatever, and that kind of changed it. But don't get mad at NASCAR for it. They just did their job. A car was spinning on the racetrack. They brought out the yellow flag. I mean, what else do you want them to do? Let someone go in and hit a stopped race car, or have something else happen? Um, After everyone jumped up and said, "We need safer race cars," and then you want them to not throw a yellow for a car spinning out on the racetrack? Like, come on, man. They've been pretty consistent with yellows so far this year. They've called yellows whenever they need to. This was a part where they needed to. So, maybe instead of getting upset about it, just accept it. It happened. It's over with. Cautions have helped the end of races. Cautions have hurt the end of races. I guess you don't remember the 50 times in 2014 when there was yellow within the last 20 laps of a race to provide some excitement for fans. Don't remember Texas when Jeff Gordon got a tire cut down, stuff like that. You don't remember stuff like that. So yellows have majorly affected outcomes of races tons of times. You don't know how many times the dominant car of the day has lost a race because a late race yellow came out, whether it be bogus or not. You know, um, and once again, last year at Kentucky, we had a yellow just like what Ross Chastain was. He literally spun off onto the apron. Both were yellow flags. Both were 6 to go. The only difference was one set up a fantastic throw to the finish, and another one set up a yellow flag finish. Okay, there was literally no difference other than that, and people are mad about it. So, it's kind of just like it is what it is. People are going to get mad about it, and there's some people that are like the only people that voted yes were because they're fans of WWE and rigging the races. And no, no, that's not like literally NASCAR. If you look at like a chart, right, a chart of yellow flags, 2014 peak of yellow flags I think ever, right? 2015 was about just a little bit lower. 2016 lower, 2017 lower, 2018 way lower, 2019 even lower than 2018 in terms of yellows. Okay, and They've been on that trend of going downward in yellows, downward in debris yellows, downward in yellows in the last 10% of a race. Okay, they've been going down, 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 down for the last like 5 years. They've been throwing less yellows, um, to let races play out more naturally, less debris yellows, so that races weren't, quote, manipulated or fixed. Um, so to say that, like, hey, people who like that race like WWE, that's not true at all. That in fact set up a worse finish than what was going to happen. You really think NASCAR was going to give away a battle between two of their youngest rookies, or not two of their youngest drivers, if they had to, right? Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney, two drivers that really need it the most. Ryan Blaney's in a contract year with Team Penske, right? And if he doesn't perform, he's likely out. Alex Bowman is searching for sponsors. If he likely doesn't get this, he's out. So you think NASCAR would give up the opportunity to young drivers? They're going to be battling hard for their cup lives, right? They're going to give that up just throw some random yellow to set up a late race restart where possibly something crazy could happen. Like, maybe, hey, maybe they were thinking, hey, maybe we'll get like a restart where they're 3 and 4 wide. But remember Michigan? We had a late race restart there, the first Michigan race, and nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. It was just overhyped as hell. So my opinion, they did the right thing. They threw yellow when they needed to. It set up a late race restart, which went to Logano. It happens sometimes. That's racing. Get over it. This is NASCAR. Sometimes the fastest car doesn't always win. Sometimes the most deserved car doesn't always win. That's how it works. That's how NASCAR works. It is racing. If the most deserved car won every single race that they deserved, Kevin Harvick would have had 15 wins in 2018. Kyle Busch would have had 15 wins last year. That's not how it works, people. We get different winners because of stuff like that, where the dominant cars have issues. We saw that. Chase Elliott blew a tire. That's unfortunate. It's bad luck. It happens. Ryan Blaney and Alex Bowman got, kind of ruined by yellow. It happens, Just get over it. Logano won fair and square. He led some of the most laps. He led like the second most laps in the race, or third most laps, something like that. It's not like he was running 15th all day long, Matt Benedetto, and then got up to finish second. Okay, Logano was top 5 pretty much all race long, and got what he deserved. So that's it. End of a little rant. We'll see how the poll ends out, and if it ends out all right. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next video.